What's up guys, we're going to be checking out a few speakers from LG. We've got the PL7 and the PN7 Bluetooth speakers, and the SN11RG Dolby Atmos DTS:X soundbar. Now one key feature that all of these speakers have is the Meridian technology. Being an audioholic, you might be aware that Meridian is a British brand and they're a pioneer in digital signal processing, otherwise known as DSP. Their technology can be found in luxury automobiles such as Jaguar and Land Rover. This DSP is not only in automobiles, but in Meridian's high-end speakers, and now this technology has found its way into the LG speakers. What you'll hear is clear, crisp, balanced, detailed sound at any volume level, so whether you have your volume cranked up to the max or set very low, musical instruments will stand out from the background, and vocals will be refined in such a way that you'll always hear every spoken word. This is going to give you music that will sound very lifelike, with deep rich bass, yet still sound very balanced and not overpowering. And your movies will sound immersive like you're at the cinema. Once we get these set up, we'll go ahead and give them a listen. First thing we're going to do is check out the Bluetooth speakers. The PL7 is the smaller of the two. It's got a soft touch finish, and it's IPX5 water resistant, so if it gets a little wet, it'll be fine. This is a stereo speaker, so there's two drivers inside. On the ends are two passive radiators, so that should help out with bass response. Up top you'll find the power button, Bluetooth button, volume up down, play pause, and the sound boost button. On the back, under the water resistant flap, are the multi and dual pairing buttons. You can pair this with up to 100 other PL7s with what LG calls wireless party link. The dual pairing will pair this with another PL7 for 2-channel stereo. There's an LED button which will let you change the colors of the lights, a little reset button, USB-C charge port, 3.5mm auxiliary input, and a standard USB output that you can use to charge your mobile device like a cell phone. Moving over to the PN7, which is about twice the size of the PL7, it's also got the same soft touch feel, and it's IPX5 rated as well. It's got dual 2.5-inch drivers with passive radiators on each end. Since this one is bigger, it's got a carry handle, which is also used to angle the speaker upwards. Up top you'll find the same arrangement of buttons as the PL7 with 3 additional ones. By giving the microphone button a quick press, this will activate your voice assistant on your phone. If you hold the button down, it'll cycle through the different lighting options. The DTS Stereo Plus button will expand the stereo effect, and the boost button acts like a loudness feature, so it'll boost the sound. Underneath the flap is a USB-C charge port, auxiliary in, reset button, and the multi-pairing button. Both speakers have up to 24 hours of battery life. Before you power these guys up, you might want to download the LG XBOOM app. You can find it for both iOS and Android. Once you open it, you're going to have to pair it with your mobile device. Now that it's paired, let's check out some of the settings. Under multi-play mode, you can keep it locked to just your device for playback, or you can allow another device to use the speaker for playback. You can turn off the user guide once you get to know the app, and gesture will let you disconnect your device from the speaker by just shaking it. There's a beeping sound that you can turn on and off, and an auto power off setting. Here you can turn on and off dual mode, which is 2 speakers, or multi-mode, which you can pair up to 100 speakers. This is the input selection, and this is the different sound presets. For lighting effects, there's a few presets for that, or you can make up your own or turn off the lights completely. Now up top we'll show all the music that's stored on your device. If you don't have any music on your device, then you'll have to play it back from whatever app that you normally use, like maybe Tidal or Spotify. It's time for the big boy, the SN11RG Dolby Atmos DTS:X soundbar. This guy is meant to fit perfectly with 65-inch or larger TV sets. It's a 7.1.4 soundbar, so there are 3 speakers up front, left, center, and right. 2 speakers are located on the ends, and there are up-firing speakers on top for overhead effects. Up top, you've got touch-sensitive keys for power, function, volume, play, pause, microphone mute, and the Google Assistant button. Around back is a USB input, optical in, HDMI out with eARC, and 2 HDMI ins. The system comes with 2 surrounds that also have up-firing speakers to supply you with overhead effects behind you. Also included is a wireless subwoofer that you can place anywhere in your living room. Next thing you might want to do is download the LG Wi-Fi speaker app. You don't have to download the app, but there are some extra features you get if you do. From here, you can change inputs, and you can control the volume. Under sound effects, you have a few different preset options. There's a nighttime mode to keep things from getting too loud, dynamic range control, Neural X upmixing on and off, auto volume, sync delay from 0 to 300 milliseconds, room correction, which we'll get to in a minute, subwoofer level from -15 to +6, center speaker level from -6 to +6, and you can adjust the levels for the rest of the speakers here as well. If you always want to hear surround coming from the rear speakers, you can always keep this turned on. Otherwise, if there is no surround in a show you're watching, it'll play without the surrounds. And here you have some HDMI CEC controls. A sleep timer from off to 120 minutes, and you can also reset the settings. Next thing we're going to do is set up the room calibration. This should help with the surround effect.
Right channel, right channel, right channel, left channel, left channel, left channel, right channel, right channel, right channel, left channel, left channel, right channel, right channel, right channel, left channel, left channel, left channel, right channel, right channel, right channel, left channel, left channel, left channel, right channel, right channel, right channel, left channel, left channel, right channel, right channel, right channel, left channel, left channel, left channel.
See the sun goes down, driving light, heart counting trees around. Is it a day to dream? My heart is cursed with you. Driving light, hidden heart counting trees around. This is our day to dream. My heart is cursed with you.
At the time of this video, the PL7 retails for $179. The PN7 isn't yet available in the US, so check back in the video's description for updated pricing. And the SN11RG is $16.99. As far as both of the Bluetooth speakers, I thought the bigger one was obviously the better sounding one. It can fill a space a lot better than the PL7, and the stereo separation with DTS activated provided for a really good three-dimensional sound from the small enclosure. The PN7 has some really good bass response, and even turned up all the way, I didn't get the feeling that it was gonna blow. Now, even though the smaller PL7 is a stereo speaker, it was a lot harder to hear the separation between the drivers. Given how small it is, it's not too surprising. I think if you just need some temporary audio to play in the background, the PL7 is totally capable of doing the job. It sounds good turned all the way up, and it has a surprising amount of bass for such a small speaker. I don't think I mentioned it, but you can also use the PL7s as rear surround speakers if you've got a current LG TV. As for the SN11RG, this is definitely one of the best immersive audio soundbars out there. The overhead effects when Kong jumps off the building above your head actually sounded convincing. It's not as good as real speakers on the ceiling, but it'll get you more than halfway there. Having dedicated back speakers gives you some really good surround envelopment, and the subwoofer has enough boom to shake your living room. If you've been wanting to hear what immersive audio sounds like, and you don't want to have a room full of wires and speakers, I think the SN11RG might be the solution you're looking for. So what are your thoughts on the Bluetooth speakers and the soundbar? Have you guys heard them, and what did you think of them? Leave a comment down below and let us know. As always guys, thanks for watching. If you want, you can follow us on social media, and if you want to support the channel even further, you can find us on Patreon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and remember, keep listening.